All right, this is a cautionary tale about the use of AI, and I'm not going to suggest that AI is worthless. It is not. I use it, but you have to be careful. I'm going to demonstrate something here where AI is just making stuff up. My name is Dan Paulson. Welcome to the video. This is motivated by a recent video that I did about craters of the moon. There was an individual, David Paulides, that does this missing 411 thing where he's just kind of a grifter. He just lies and things like that. I was involved in a search out there that he did a thing on and just absolutely lied about the women. And that just pissed me off. So I made up my own video on how that worked out there. I was somebody that went out and volunteered and was out there during the entire government furlough. I got assigned as the field observer, and I wore out boots, shredded boots out there searching. I was on the ground out there searching for a little over a month, living in the park, just 24/7. So I know what happened there. Now, as I'm doing research, I ask AI, let's go craters of the moon and who is Dan Paulson? Let's see if there's something linked up in there. Maybe I can find an article or something that ties me to that. I didn't find anything, but look at what it did. When I asked AI, craters of the moon, who is Dan Paulson? Look what it told me. All right, and again, the way that I search for this is I just put craters of the moon and then I put who is Dan Paulson? And here's what it comes up with. Craters of the Moon is a national monument located in Idaho known for its unique volcanic landscape. That is true. The area features extensive lava fields, cinder cones, and volcanic craters formed by eruptions. Yepers. It offers various recreational activities, including hiking, camping, and wildlife viewing. Yep, summer and winter. I've been out there summertime and snowshoeing with a ranger in the winter looking for animal tracks. All right, what happens next? Dan Paulson is a notable figure associated with Craters of the Moon, often recognized for his contributions to its preservation and education. He may have worked in roles related to park management, research, or public outreach. For more detailed information about Dan Paulson's specific contributions, check local park resources or historical records. I thought, maybe there's another Dan Paulson. I don't know. Anyway, it's weird. I come down and Amy Linkert and Jo Elliott Blakesley were the two women that we searched for. They were the ones that died of hypothermia that first night. What does this tell me? The area is rich in biodiversity, hosting various plants and animal species adapted to its harsh environment. Amy Linkert is a notable figure associated with Craters of the Moon, possibly as a researcher or advocate for the site. She may have contributed to studies or educational programs related to the geology and ecology of the monument. Boy, that's pretty weird. Then I get down to Jo Elliott Blakesley. What does it tell me? She is a prominent geologist and researcher. She specializes in volcanic geology and lava flow studies. Her work focuses on the geological features of Craters of the Moon National Monument. Whew. She died out there. I've made up a name, Joe Adams. There is no Joe Adams. I don't know Joe Adams. What does it tell me? Joe Adams is a notable figure associated with Craters of the Moon, recognized for his contributions to its preservation and study. I'm like, okay, this is a little over the top. Let me try my wife's name. Einil Paulson. Einil Paulson is a researcher known for her work in planetary geology and lunar studies. She has contributed to understanding the formation and evolution of lunar craters. Paulson's research often involves analyzing lunar samples and data from missions like Apollo and recent lunar observations. Boy, I wish I had my wife's job. Yeah, okay, do you see what's happening here? Go just put Craters of the Moon in the search up there at the top left. Craters of the Moon, and who is, and put your name. It's probably going to tell you the same thing, that you're somehow working at the park there too. And I did experiment with well-known names. I put Lisa Simpson, and it separated them out. It's like, oh, Lisa Simpson is a cartoon character, all that kind of stuff. I put Bart Ehrman, and it knew that he was a philosopher. So if you're well-known and you're out there in the data system, it'll know who you are. However, if it doesn't know who you are, it just starts making things up. All right, so you see what's going on. I can go and ask AI things that it's exactly right, but other things that aren't. So you just have to be careful on what you're asking and how. If it's very fixed, known information, AI is probably going to be right. AI is programmed. AI does not free think. AI does not have cognitive skills. AI has a program that it responds to, and it might, if you address it, tell you in the program, tell you that's a good question. Oh, very nice. It'll say things personable to make you think that you're talking to a brain. Yeah, okay. That's all I wanted to say on this video. See you in the next one.